Hello, and welcome to my 5-ish minutes Vampire the Masquerade story ideas. So, let's just get into it. The three that we're going to look at today is Baali, interesting, Gangrel, and in a special, Kuei-Jin of the Thousand Whispers Dharma Centipede. So, this has quite a lot of potentials. Ancient or modern? Let's set it around the 19th century, yes. British Empire. The expansion of the British Empire into China, say, and the Gangrel vampire that followed the army. Yes, this is a perfect place for a hunting vampire in an army. I'm feeling that actually they were known to the army, a division of the British Empire. They used them as a scout at night. And they encountered in one of these campaigns a Kuei-Jin of the Thousand Whispers paths. And this Kuei-Jin wanted to try a new path. They wanted to follow the Western vampire home to see what new things it could learn. And the vampire did, let's say. So if they're player characters, they probably have a certain amount of leeway to interact with each other, not immediately kill each other. So as long as there's something that the Gangrel wants and that the Kuei-Jin is willing to give, and if you emphasize that they're pretty much willing to give anything because they want to try a new path that has not been followed. So that's the first bit there. And then they return, they follow the armed division away from Asia, and it goes fighting somewhere in the Middle East. Fighting in the Middle East, imagine that. And they stumble upon a Baali. Now, the Baali is another player character, if they're in agreement. So the Baali is following sequences of rituals to summon demons, resurrect ancient Baalis, a whole host of bad stuff. But they're not particularly following it because they believe in it. They're following it because they were sired for that. This is the sort of only value system they've ever known. Their sires vanished or hunted down, and they're just sort of going through the motions, which probably explains why the demons haven't been summoned or the people haven't been sort of resurrected yet, because they're not sort of putting a huge amount of enthusiasm into the situation. And at that point, so British Army Division, Gangrel, spy, their Kuei-Jin assistant, lover, slave, spy, whatever their relationship is, they find this Baali situation, and the division itself is trapped by some sort of local forces supported by a very large supernatural force, or a strong supernatural force. Don't know. Maybe there's Bedouins and Lupines. Maybe these are Turkish soldiers backed up with Assamites, whatever you prefer. So they are forced to work together. And so get some really good roleplay out of the various cast interacting. And the main tension is that the various Baali's ritual, that he's got a whole host of them, quite a lot of ancient grimoires, and if they really put their mind to it and did it seriously and considered some serious sacrifices, they would be able, likely, to break this siege, but only if they're willing to, well, use dark Baali magic to go whole hilt. And what effects would that have upon them and upon the world as a whole? And put them in that thing, their army division is getting smaller and smaller every night, or maybe more sinisterly for vampires, every day a few soldiers go missing. And then let them play out a final confrontation, see what decision they make. Anyway, thanks for listening.